Welcome to another. What browser do you use? What is your go-to browser? Are you using Microsoft Edge? Or are you using Mozilla Firefox? Or are you using probably what has overtaken every other browser as the most popular browser in the world? Also, the browser that the Department of Justice is trying to get Google to divest from. Are you using Google Chrome? I always make this joke because it's true. I use other browsers in order to just download Google Chrome, right? If I was to happen to get a Windows PC, or if I'm setting up a Windows PC for somebody, I will open Microsoft Edge to go to chrome.google.com in order to download Google Chrome. However, I just came across this stunning article about spyware in Google Chrome. Bruh. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. Welcome to another episode of The Bug Bite, hosted by yours truly, Tech Coach Ralph, where we are engineered to win. We are going to review this crazy report about 35 Chrome extensions that over 4 million installs. And it has spyware.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Well, with that being said, let's get to it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at this terrible situation. All right, so this article is brought to us by PC Gamer and it's titled "Security Researcher Claims 35 Chrome Extensions with over 4 million installs include some kind of spyware or info stealer." This article is written by Andy Edser, and I will put a link to this story in the description in case you want to read it for yourself. But let's get, this is funny. Well, this can't be good. Apparently not. All right. So let's get to the article. Let's see what's going on. All right. And let me adjust the screen a little bit. There we go. All right. It says, "You've been forgiven for thinking that if you downloaded a Google Chrome extension from the official Chrome web store, it was likely to be above board. Not so, according to the founder of browser extension security platform Secure Annex, who claims he identified 35 Chrome extensions with 4 million total installs that he concludes includes some kind of spyware or info stealer." It continues, "The accused extensions have several things in common. They use many of the same code patterns, connect to many of the same servers, and require the same system permissions via Ars Technica. However, John Tuckner, founder of the cybersecurity firm Secure Annex, also found they use obfuscated," that's a hard word for me to say, obfuscated code that looks designed to conceal their behavior. These extensions have some strong relations and most claims to actually perform some purpose like ad blocking. Now I got to delete my ad blocker. Extension protection, better search results, or privacy protection, which likely keeps them available in the web store, says Tuckner. While all are different, the code for their claim purpose is often very minimal or missing entirely. So they're basically saying these extensions are advertising that they do one thing, and that's the reason that they're allowed to be in the Google web store, but they don't even do it. Or they might do a minimal aspect of it, but it's really a sham at the end of the day. In the case of one particular example, we are naming names. All right. Fire Shield extension protection, running it on a lab device results resulted in a blank web page. While clicking the option menu appeared to do nothing, Chrome Developer Tools revealed that the extension connected to a URL and performed a generic browser action click response, but nothing further. So basically, they're using the Chrome Developer Tools to log to see what the console is logging, and it is logging a generic browser action is clicked, but then nothing else happens. All right, so let's see where this goes. Using a unique extension ID found on GitHub, Tuckner was able to observe FireShield sending a variety of events to a web server. Oh my God. Tracking what websites he was visiting, which he had visited previously, and the size of his display. While I could not find an instance of the FireShield extension exfiltrating credentials, this level of obfuscation alone, the ability for the extension's configuration to be remotely controlled, and the capabilities in the browser extension's code is enough for me to come to the same conclusion that all these extensions include some kind of spyware or info stealer. As the saying goes, these extensions ain't loyal. It is what it is. These extensions ain't loyal. All right? It says, Tuckner says that he identified 35 extensions using eerily similar names and with distinct similarities. 34 of them reference a mysterious unknown.com. That is quite concerning in their background service listings. So the background service, for those who don't know, is things that like they're happening in the dark. So you might do some type of action, you might click on something, you might be running something, and it is happening in the background. It is not like something that you'll easily see, you'll easily know. Especially if most people who are installing these extensions, they're just trying to get their ads blocked and stuff like that. They're not looking with all the details of what's really going on. As all but one of the identified extensions are unlisted, meaning that you'd have to click on a link directly to go to his Chrome store page. Oh, so that means that they can be putting these links in a forum or on Reddit or wherever. And when you click on it, it goes to a page. So if you go to try to search it on the Chrome Web Store, you will not find it. It will tell you,
do not come.
All right. So it's not going to find it. However, it's still accessible going through like a back door, finding it on an unlisted page, all right? Nevertheless, 10 of these accused extensions are given the featured badge by Google. As Tuckner opines, I like the word opines, why are some of these extensions selected to be featured by Google when they are not discoverable by a normal user? This absolutely blows my mind. Any normal user might interpret that status as the extension being verified and reputable. I wonder how you get the feature badge. It should absolutely not be possible to be featured and not discoverable at the same time. I would have to agree with Tuckner on this. Indeed, you can find a full list of extensions identified by Tuckner as potential malicious at the bottom of the Ars Technica article. Many of them have names like Incognito Shield, Privacy Guard, and Total Safety. So if you are using a Chrome extension to protect your online presence, it's worth taking a look to see if you have some serious cleaning up to do. You got some cleaning up to do, all right? So we're gonna check. I'm actually gonna click on it to check it out. Let's see if that's it. So that is it. That is it for this article. Let's go ahead and click on this full list of extensions. All right. So the full list of extensions we have. I'm just gonna read through them. Choose your Chrome tools. That sounds suspicious. FireShield Chrome safety. That sounds suspicious. Safe search for Chrome. Anytime I see the word safe in something, that sounds very, very suspicious to me. Let me zoom in on this list for you as well. All right. It also says FireShield extensions protection, browser checkup for Chrome by Doctor. Okay, that you know that's a scam. Protecto for Chrome. I don't know. Unbiased search by Protecto. Okay, Protecto and unbiased search. Now you know something is up.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Securify your browser, scam. Web privacy assistant, scam. Securify kid protection, scam. Bing search by Securify. Okay, why is Securify creating a Bing search? Scam. Browse securely for Chrome. That you know without a shadow of a doubt that's a scam. It says better browse by security search. Scam. Check my permissions for Chrome. That one can sound somewhat believable, but since it says for Chrome, I don't believe it. Website safety for Chrome. Multi-search for Chrome. Scam. Global search. It's not even a national search. You just go straight to global search. Scam. Map search for Chrome. Watchtower overview. Okay, that's a bit interesting. Didn't expect to see that one in there. Incognito shield for Chrome. Insight search for Chrome. Privacy guard for Chrome. Yahoo search by Ghost. Who the hell is Ghost? And why are you doing a Yahoo? Do you guys still use Yahoo as a search engine? Come on, son. Are you serious? Private search for Chrome. Total safety for Chrome. Data shield for Chrome. Browser watchdog for Chrome. Incognito search for Chrome. Okay, what the hell is an incognito search? Why can't you just use incognito mode? Web results for Chrome. Cuponomia? Coupon and cat. All right, now that's definitely a scam. We're back to Securify. Securify for Chrome. Securify Advanced Web Protection. Okay, so it's advanced. So you're probably paying for it because it's advanced, and it's scam. New search for Chrome. Security browse for Chrome and browse securely for Chrome. Scam. I tell you, that's how they get you. That is how they get you. Anyways, that is it. Let's go back to wrap this show up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight. Go ahead. I know I don't have any of these installed on my Chrome, but you should definitely go and check your Chrome to make sure you don't have any of these installed. If you do, get rid of it today. It is not worth it. I do not want anything negative to happen to you. All right. But that's about it for today. Hopefully you found this helpful, informative, and valuable. Let me know in the comments. So I want you to let me know, what browser do you use? Let me know if you had any of these extensions installed. And if you have found any extension that is quite compromising, let me know. Leave me a comment. I would love to further the conversation with you. All right. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Do me a big favor on your way out. If you haven't done so already, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you can know every time we go live and drop new content. As well, go to techcotrap.dev. You can sign up for a one-on-one coaching plan with me where we can work together. I'm telling you, I have one of my tech barbarians who are in crunch time, working hard to get ready for this interview. We have been doing 2-a-days because my goal is to get you to win, to get you to what I call the starting line, getting that first job, and then we can run it up from there, right? You can also get access to exclusive content that you will not find anywhere else on the internet, or even broken down the way that I break it down. You guys know that I have a unique style. So go to techcotrap.dev, sign up today, get access to exclusive content, and you can work with me one-on-one, all right? But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of The Bug Bite, hosted by yours truly, Tech Coach Ralph, where we are engineered to win. You guys have a truly remarkable weekend. Make sure you check your Chrome browser. Make sure you don't have any of these things installed. Be safe out there, all right? Tech Coach Ralph, we are out.
Caught in a glitch, what's the fix this time? Chasing down bugs, oh it feels like a crime. Every software tale, got a story to tell. In the world of tech, it's a digital swell. Watch us dive deep in lines of code, finding the truth on this heavy road. Welcome to the Bug Bite, we unveil the fight. In a world of software, we'll shine the light. From errors to dangers, we'll guide your way. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. Cyber shadows lurk in the data stream. Hacking our dreams, is it all just a scheme? From the latest news to the viral threat, we break it all down, you ain't seen nothing yet. With every bug found, we take a stance, join in the race. give tech a chance. Welcome to the bot bite, we unveil the fight. In a world of software, we'll shine the light. From errors to dangers, we'll guide your way. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. Hit the subscribe, don't miss out the fun. Together we'll conquer one bug at a run. Will guide your way. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. So hit that subscribe, don't miss out the fun. Together we'll conquer one bug at a run.